Hey guys, welcome to Soul's Journey. Haven't been doing a lot of tags for quite a long time, but I saw one over on B at a Kaylee Sunflowers channel probably a couple of weeks ago now, which is kind of a revamp of an older tag, and this one is only 10 mass market decks. I believe the original was only 10 decks. I will leave links to her channel and to the person who restarted this tag down below, and you can see what they were going for there. So these are my picks for the 10 mass market decks I would keep if I could only keep 10 of my mass market decks. And the interesting thing is, I didn't have nearly as many mass market decks as a lot of people do. I seem to have collected more from individuals and Kickstarters, and yeah, so my selection was a little bit more limited than some people's, but it was still, I have plenty to choose from. So these are in no particular order, but I am going to start off, oops, get some of these other guys out of the way here, with my Hudes deck. Okay, so this is obviously one of my older decks. It is out of print, sadly. It's got some of my favorite. I love this Hermit card. And let's see. See if I can find some of my favorites. I love the Sun card. Moon card is one of my absolute favorite moon cards. It's just a great solid little deck. And my one JJ Swiss. This, I believe, was the very first deck of tarot cards I ever had. It was a gift. And it is, of course, a Marseille style, as you can see, which I know a lot of people don't like, but this deck and I have been around the world together. Just beautiful art. You can see it's definitely an older deck. It's in the two-part lift-off box, which I don't think has been available for a really long time. And the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Cannon Reed, which uses kind of a pagan Kabbalah, and I believe she's reversed the attribution of swords and wands in this. That's the backs. It's another one I've had for a really long time. I believe this one is still available, but I think it's different somehow. I think they changed something about it, but I don't remember what. And then the Touchstone Tarot by Kat Black. This is the Kunati edition, which is obviously no longer available. I believe Kunati is out of business, but US Games has reprinted the deck. It's just a gorgeous deck. This one has the mirror gold edging. It was one of the first to have the Happy Squirrel card. And she just uses so much beautiful artwork in this deck, and she's collaged it so beautifully. And in the book, she goes into great detail about which elements come from what paintings. So she's really, it was just an incredible deck. Just absolutely gorgeous artwork. Now that is one I would definitely not want to be without. And of course I would have to have my Robin Wood deck. This is the edition from like 1991, I think. I love this High Priestess card. All the colors in this deck are so beautiful. I had this deck, oh God, it was my workhorse deck for the longest time. And I would definitely not want to be without my Wildwood Tarot. This is such a wonderfully pagan deck. Comes with this really great book. And just tons of information. I'll show you a few of the cards here. This is one of my favorites. I think a bird just bounced off my window. Oops. That's definitely a keeper for me. And I would have to add my Old Art Nouveau by Matt Myers. Unfortunately, this is another one that's out of print. That's what happens when you keep decks for a long time. It's another one, absolutely gorgeous colors. Another really beautiful Priestess card. And next up, I'm going to go with the Star Tarot by Kathy McClelland. This is the second edition put out by Schiffer. I think it's Schiffer. So they did away with the borders and toned down the gloss. I have the first edition as well, but went ahead and got this one because it's vastly superior, but it's just a gorgeous deck. I mean, if you like the color, it's just beautiful. So that's absolute beauty. Would definitely not want to be without. And of course my Sacred Rose deck. I know a lot of people are kind of weirded out by the eyes in this deck, but I love it. It's an older deck. I think it's still available. Try to get the glare off it. Another great deck. And then I guess for my last choice, I believe this is 10. I would have to say my new Palladini. And this is another one that I've toted around with me for years and years, and you can see the box is pretty beat up. It's just another really solid deck to read with. And I love the artwork. This is done by the same guy, David Palladini, who did the Aquarian Tarot way back when. And he unfortunately passed away as well a few years ago. I think it was 2019. Another lovely moon card. I really like the black backgrounds on a lot of the cards. It's just wonderful art. It's just beautiful. So we will conclude with that. And I believe one thing about this tag is that it was not to include any Rider-Waite-Smith or Thoth decks. So I have not, although a lot of these are obviously very much clones of those decks. So if it really, you know, if push came to shove and I had to only keep 10 decks, I would absolutely have to have one of my Rider-Waite-Smiths. I don't know which one, but one of them. And I should probably do a video of all the various Rider-Waite-Smith decks I have. So anyway, hope you like that. And if you feel like hopping on the tag, please do. And I will talk to you soon. Blessed be.